So we're often asked how the mission is so successful in what we do. We have to emphasize that the mission is a program, not a soup kitchen. And as such, while our job is to give food, clothing, shelter, and the gospel, we are primarily interested in the spiritual and physical well-being, getting people back on their feet after they've been traumatized or after they've gone through a rough period in their lives that has brought them to the place where they're here at the mission. One of the key ways that we do that is to understand what the mission environment is. So we're all about environment. I often equate it to the concept of an aquarium. If you think and picture an aquarium in your mind, you're trying to create an environment where the fish can thrive. And that's critical. You have a number of factors you have to take care of, and we kind of apply that to the mission. Think in terms of this. When you want to build an aquarium, you're about to create an environment. And that environment has to have purified water, purified aeration going through the tank to make sure there's sufficient oxygen. It's got to be clean and filtered. You have to be able to have good food. You have to have an environment that's free from hazards for the fish that you're dealing with. So in order to do that, you have to understand the kind of fish you want to grow. And the same is true for residents. What kinds of residents at the mission do we want to take care of? Homelessness comes in all kinds of shapes and sizes. There are all kinds of reasons why people are homeless. Some get out of prison, some are on the streets because of economic issues, some are there because of domestic violence. But the idea of bringing all of that together into one aquarium and asking that to be sufficient and beneficial for all is asking too much. So what do? What we do is we make a decision in a number of areas. We ask the residents, when they come in, to agree to a number of issues. That includes everything from structure and when they get up, when they go to bed, the food that they have to eat, the work that they have to do. We set a series of standards. Some people call them rules, but it's really standards. And we raise the standard to a level where success can occur. So again, it's like the idea of an aquarium. You have a certain kind of fish that you're going to maintain the environment to breed success in that particular environment. One of the things we don't do is we don't introduce predators into our mission. We are not interested in putting trout, for example, with sharks, and we're not interested in putting goldfish with piranha. It makes sense. And when you look at people and you understand that certain people can survive and thrive, the Bible talks about the idea of people of like precious faith, understanding that that may be a biblical reference to a particular issue that Peter was raising, but what it really is saying is that put people together who are like-minded and they'll work. So when it's all said and done, when you think of the Gospel Rescue Mission, think of an aquarium in how we treat our people and how we prepare the environment for our people. It really is a recipe for success. So if you want to learn more about what we do and how we work, go to grantspassmission.org and check us out. And if you have questions, check out the podcast. If you think you'd like to volunteer, there's a place to sign up for volunteering. If you think you'd like to come and live with us, come and see us. And we hope to hear from you soon.